Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
Are you having the hardest time right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, I am.
You're not going to be able to like lay back though.
I am laying back.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm on
Okay.
my...
It looked like you were erect. Oh, you're on your husband pillow. You're on your erect husband.
They really need to change the name to like Cuddle Friend.
Cuddle buddy?
Like, not everybody wants to call it their husband pillow.
I know,
Ew.
but that's just what they're called.
Husbo
Also, that
pill
makes
pill.
like,
No.
when was the
not
last time
good.
a husband actually held his significant other? That's what I want to know.
I want to know whose significant other is sitting behind them, hugging them like this. I don't like it.
Constantly.
I think it's because you don't need a husband if you have this pillow is like what they're going for, because it really is perfect. Like you can
Look, I would
lean on
absolutely.
this side or
If
this
if
side.
that is what husbands did, I'd want 4. But that's not what they do. They're not consistently supportive and comfortable.
Meatballs
You know?
every Sunday.
There are a few
Wow.
meatballs in that salad. Wait, is Kevin on original
Meatballs
sound?
in the salad. I was going to say meatballs is on original sound.
Meatballs every
Okay.
Sunday.
I was gonna say that I'm actually I'm Diane, and meatball salad is my specialty. I bring it to every single luncheon.
Meatballs every Sunday.
Delish.
And my name is Zoe Clar, and I
Oh.
need 4 pillows to support my body on either side, and then I feel good.
My God, okay. And I'm Julia Davidovich, and my husband pillow has multiple wives.
Why did you give me 2 addresses?
No, I gave Diane the intro about meatball salad.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, please show some respect for Diane.
You're correct. All she
when
eats
you
is
think-
all she eats is meatball salad.
all she
It's like
eats.
instead of
She's-
crouton.
She's on so you think meatball instead of crouton. That's how you would make a meatball salad?
Yeah, or like how you would have like a falafel salad, maybe.
Oh,
You know?
sure.
It's essentially a meatball.
It's not like a potato salad where it's like covered in mayonnaise with celery and stuff.
My dream, but no, you're right. It's not like that.
That
But
would
a
be different.
falafel is like a vegetarian meatball.
Someone
My name's
commented
Diane, and
My name is
Kevin.
Diane. Somebody commented on our YouTube. We have like a couple people
Oh.
who listen on YouTube, so shout out to you.
I really
Um,
like that.
I do too. And when I get a YouTube comment, I literally feel like a Paul brother, and I've never felt better. This is
Oh my
like
God.
the earliest.
We
good
are
boy of my
really like
life.
Paul brothers.
We really are.
kidding.
Okay, and they said, "Dang, fries supreme sounds gas."
Oh,
Sorry. I mean,
wow.
I'm not laughing at the content. Anyway, I always loved loaded fries. And I replied, Canada for the
Ooh.
win. And they said, only been once. It was beautiful. I want to go back whenever they open back up. So shout out to our listeners on
Oh.
YouTube.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I love
I
when
love it.
people's beliefs align with mine, especially when it has to do with Taco Bell.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is, I don't know, like if something big Canada-wise happened in the US,
I am
they,
an imperfect man.
yeah. When we merge as countries, they gotta bring those fries down here.
One of the stupider things that Canada does is like have a poutine option for not every, but like so many fast food restaurants. And it's like,
Yeah.
who's out there? I mean,
That's like pride, you know?
poutine as an entire meal, yes. As a side, simply too much.
Oh, it's way too much as a side.
It's delicious, but it's too much. My name is Kevin again. Oh, we
Okay,
have Kevin news.
Oh, huge Kevin news. He's on a movie on Netflix that has a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I cannot wait to see it.
He's doing so well.
We love
It's
him.
definitely like he plays like a football coach.
Oh my God. Congratulations, Kevin.
When I say the role
I'm
he was meant to
excited.
play,
Real coach vibe.
I sent you the Netflix synopsis, which you know was written in the most beautiful way. Here's what it says.
Mm.
Kevin James.
We'll definitely put it on, what's
Okay.
it called? Slimy.
Wilmer Sliderama. Well, the film is called Home Team, and it's an hour and 37 minutes,
Oh,
that feels appropriate.
I mean, perfect time for a movie.
Suspended NFL coach Sean Payton hopes to
Perfect.
reconnect with his son by coaching his hapless youth football team in this family comedy based on a true story. So I guess he plays the suspended NFL coach.
That's who he plays?
I
Ugh.
think so.
I mean, I could not imagine a more perfect role for Kevster.
Same. So good. Really combines his love of sports with his gift for acting.
You're right. If there's something he's known for, it's acting skillfully, especially around sports.
Especially in the sports arena.
Like,
So you're going to watch
sports related? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, definitely
I wouldn't
not.
even put it on in the background to listen to as I do shit.
No, I'm not going to give them the stream. They're already number 4 in the U.S.
I wouldn't give them my stream if they were the last stream on Earth. My name is
Okay. Conspiracy Connie Corner.
Oh my god, okay. Wasn't prepared.
Sorry.
I'll take a hot picture of us while you do a conspiracy Connie.
Anyway,
look a little
beautiful,
smug.
Beautiful pose. I just thought of this, Connie, which is why it is random.
Oh, okay. Tell us.
I don't think the Netflix ratings are real. I think they're like the things that are like number 1, number 2 in the US or whatever. I think they're just trying to push certain things down our throats.
You're right. There's no way it's real. It's all arbitrary. I think they just, I don't know, do a number randomizer and they're like, all right, what do I want to push right now? And then you'll notice in the middle of like a series, they'll just change the artwork.
Oh,
like,
when they do that, it's
you didn't think
such a
this was
mind
doing
fuck.
well. It really was.
I know.
And you thought it would do better with this person's face on it. I'm just so curious. Every time
they
that
make
happens.
choices. Sometimes it gets sexier. Like on Too Hot to Handle, it definitely got sexier.
Oh, it got sexier.
It
And
got
like
sexier,
early TV
sexier.
talk,
Yeah.
they put Natalie on the 90 Day Fiance single life for a bit. And I was like, oh, listen. And also
Your life was complete.
and unfortunately, I mean, I love Natalie so much. I will say
I know you do. I know.
She is my screensaver for our television, for my Fire
That's-
Stick. I'll put that
I
picture in
mean,
the Slimer. It's the perfect photo of her that I
Your
guess she
favorite
deleted off her
picture of all
Instagram.
time.
Oh, it's so good. It's just like
Yeah, pop it in Wilmer. Why not?
I get like she definitely used is it Facetune for the
Yeah.
body too? Yeah, I
you
think
can face tune your body, yada yada.
but she like accidentally made herself look like an alien.
Maybe it was on purpose.
Maybe it was on purpose. I don't know. It's perfect.
It's hard
I'll tell you
to
that
it's hard
much.
to predict with her.
I love it.
She is extremely emotionally complex, and I do like to hear that she's dating.
Oh, she's out there.
She's out there, beautiful.
Sucking it down, baby.
Who's your bad boy on the
Dating-wise.
block this week, by the way?
Oh, I wrote everything down, so I would be
Amazing.
prepared.
Wait, you have a multiple?
No, I don't. I have
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh, it was
Okay.
Francis's pukey bookies. I had to wake up earlier this week just to give him pills. I mean, mommy of
Vommy
the year.
pills?
Vommy mommy. Yeah, here I come.
Wow, is he feeling better? Please tell me
He's
he
fine.
is.
Ugh, he's literally fine. He was just having one of those moments. I swear, it's like every time the weather changes slightly, or like
God, it was a hottie with a body today.
it was like 1,000 degrees. I will say.
Man,
it.
it's a hot one.
Man, it's a hot one. Where is that?
If you can believe it.
Spicy?
Not the same one. Same vibe. Yeah, it was a hot one, but he just had like a nice fun time where it was like
This podcast
you'd wake
is
up.
so weird.
It's really stupid. I love it.
It's really stupid. We're
I
gonna
don't
stay
know
on
if, like-
Spotify, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're we have no horse. It's
No.
like I don't know. You want to suck Neil Young's dick? Do it.
I mean, I would, but like, I just don't think. I mean, and we still haven't done a Joe Rogan Chino, but like, I just
we need
don't
to do
know.
him. He's such a bad boy.
No, he's
Holy
really
shit, he
bad.
sucks.
But I'm scared, and I don't like. I'm scared of his fans.
Yeah, I don't feel like being bullied right now, but
I'm
whatever.
just like so emotionally vulnerable. I can't handle being bullied by the Rogan brigade, the Roganators.
Oh, wow. Yeah, what are his fans called? Email
It ha-
Diane.
It has to be Roganators.
I don't really feel like being hassled by the Roganators right now, but
Diane puts on Joe Rogan to help her fall
holes,
asleep.
holes, holes. No, I can't even picture it. Wait, and like here's where it's like, did I just rewrite this history of his? He was on Fear Factor.
Yeah, he was Fear Factor. Mr.
Fuck.
Fear Factor. He was Mr.
That's
Fear.
like one of those facts I hate that I know.
Yeah.
Mr. Fear himself.
Mr.
Suck
Fear
my
himself.
ass.
Yep. Well, he could suck his own dick.
Oh my god, I
Remember
forget that he's a
He
self-sucking
is-
prince.
He's the self-sucking prince.
If we
okay,
just-
so
If we do the episode, we'll just call it Self-Sucking Prince. That's it.
we already have an episode called Self-Sucking Prince.
2. Reprise.
Perfect workaround. Yeah, he's quite dumb. So
Love that guy. JK,
Fran
JK.
vomited. That sucks.
Oh yeah, it was because he was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
he really
yeah.
just like he overdosed on it and then he barfed.
That'll
what I
give
was
you
saying
a bug
though,
for sure. Absolutely.
email Diane if you've
Okay.
ever had to clean up one of those perfect like lines of cat puke where it is like
Oh.
kibble, like a kibble or kid or dog. It's just like a row of kibble, and you're like, oh, you ate this
Wow.
fast, motherfucker.
They made a line. They did like a Hansel and Gretel back to the cottage.
I can just let me do an impression of what he probably did. In like a line.
Okay, well, definitely we'll be clipping that for a video. Because if I can't unsee it, neither shall you.
I feel great. I feel like perfect.
No,
Beautiful.
so true. Sully is more of a giant blob puker, less of a linear puker.
I love the blob too. Love like a clear wet that you step in sometimes.
Oh,
Love
the
when
clear
it's
the clear wet is the weirdest type of animal puke.
the clear wet with like a tinge of brown.
Oh, see, no. Like Sully will just do pure wet. Also, it's like weirdly easy to pick up. It's so gross the way it just like glops up. I don't get it.
It's that's the stomach bile because it's like they're hungry, so they puke. I love talking about dog puke and cat puke, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really glad we've spent a solid 5 on it. I think it's what they came here for.
Yeah, honestly.
Speaking
puke talk,
of
that way to
puke,
speak.
this wasn't my bad boy. My bad boy was also is actually a part 2 of last week's bad boy.
Oh my god, tell us.
So I looked up the Bloody Mary we talked about last week. It's in Wilmer Sliderama. You can take a peek. There's a
Go look at
chicken
that
on top
chicken.
of it. So I just have seen it on TikTok. I didn't do any research on it. And then when I actually researched the Bloody Mary and I found out what it actually is, it became so much worse.
Oh
So
no.
I sent you this.
No, I know.
Are you
I'm
just being
using
a good actor?
I'm just really selling it.
You are. You really
I looked
are.
at the menu. I went to the fucking Devil Dave's TikTok page, which is not where it's sold, but like,
Oh yeah, I made a huge error. Let me correct myself.
oh,
Because
please correction right now.
I don't need the Roganators coming at me. But yeah,
they
I said
love
that
this drink.
the restaurant was Devil Dave's, but that's actually the brand of Bloody Mary mix. And
Oh, see, that's
yeah.
a surprise to me.
oh, there you go. And the place is called the Farmer's Table. And they have like a bunch of different types of Bloody Marys, 4
Ooh.
types to be exact. And one is called the Peter Rabbit, and that comes with mushroom and melted mozzarella on top with arugula potato and mixed
Fuck
pickled
yes.
veggies.
Oh no.
Okay. Then they have the Butcher Block, which has beef, sausage, barbecue bacon, and blue cheese stuffed olives. Then they have the Tijuana Maria, which is a bacon wrapped hot dog, a Mexican style street corn, and pickled veggies. And then the Raging Cajun, which is bacon wrapped shrimp, jalapeno, sausage, bacon, and pickled veggies. And then the Barnyard is a
dear.
combination of all of those 4 things
Why?
topped with a whole roasted chicken, and it's $55.
Okay. Why would you do that? Imagine I just like came over to your house and took like an Albertsons mini rotisserie chicken and shoved it on top of
It's
the
just
drink I
like-
was drinking.
Why do you want mushroom and mozzarella with Mexican style street corn, bacon wrapped
Sinister.
shrimp?
I hate it.
It's just one of the worst things I've ever
You want
seen.
it all in one. You want your stupid stuffed olives. I mean, I love stuffed olives. Give me those shits in my mouth. I don't want
Sure.
the baconator of fucking drinks though.
That is exactly what it is. I mean, there has to be bacon grease in there. That's the thing. It's like they pile it all on top, and like the chicken goops in there, the bacon, the shit, the blah, the blue, the pickled veggies. Like that entire Bloody Mary is filled with jam at that
That's a
point.
fucking salad. That's a whole meal. I guess you don't order food
That's
if
a
you're
meatball
getting that.
salad.
That is a meatball salad. That is what I feel like that's what the Cuomo boys are buying. Oh, at least one of the Cuomos has had that.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
both
What's
daughters
it
were
called
like,
again? The Barnyard Bloody Mary.
yeah,
Yeah, they were so
absolutely.
embarrassed. They were like,
That's what I'm getting.
I'll just take the Tijuana Maria, please.
They should make mini chickens.
Oh, you're
little
right.
Cornish
they
hens
should.
or
Oh,
whatever.
they really need to do Cornish hens instead.
For the children's Shirley Temples.
Everyone, please go picket outside Farmer's Table in San Diego and demand that they do Cornish game hens instead of chicken.
For children.
Yeah, it's for the
children
kids.
Need to drink too, and they need to be fancy.
They need to be fancy. Email Diane. I'm having a sip of juice.
Ooh, juice.
Mm?
Who's out here drinking juice?
It is a 4:00 rock, so I thought I'd get a little kooky today. Are you having cough?
Yes.
I know. Do you have oat milk in your coffee or regular milk? Or neither, or both?
Right now it's
or
just
chicken.
black.
Ooh.
I have no chicken. No chicken in my coffee. I should shred a little chicken on top though. Just for
absolutely. Protein.
Just a little protein kick. Yummy, yummy.
I really had to shovel down some eggs. I wasn't hungry, but I had to eat.
Oh, you had a bad time.
I had a bad time, so I had to shovel the eggs down. Luckily, I had some potatoes.
That's the rule. You need an egg when you have a bad time the next day.
You do. And it's not fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun, but it's like the only thing I can muster the energy to cook.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
But it's like quote unquote good for you.
What's your go-to egg? What were you
I was going to ask you what your go-to egg was.
Thank you, ladies.
Honestly, like it depends. If I have bread, I'll do a toad in the hole.
Ooh, I love a hole.
I'm a classy ass bitch.
Holes.
Yeah,
it reminds me of my mom making me eggs. If I have I call it an egg in the hole. I don't call it a toad in the hole though.
Sorry, you didn't
Cultural
grow up
differences.
Like me. Well, no, I had an incredible cookbook growing up called the American Girl Doll Cookbook.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll put that in the Slimer. I want to see that, baby.
I feel great.
Okay.
I feel like perfect.
And in that one, they call
Melania
it a
definitely
toad in
owns
the...
it.
Oh yeah, it's where she gets all of her recipes. That they called it a toad in the hole in there, so I call it a toad in the hole. So anyway, if I have bread, I'll make a toad in the hole, and that's like a runny egg. It's like we're going over easy with that bitch. But I'll kind of just scramble it up. I'll never scramble it in a bowl and then dump it in. I'll always like scramble it in the pan.
That is psychotic behavior, but sure.
What do you do?
Is that rude to say?
I mean, it's just why dirty another thing is my thing.
My name is Zoe Claire.
Yeah.
I will always scramble it up if I'm doing a scramble, but
okay, fine. Lottie
but I like a wet scramby. I mean, that's not for everyone.
Sure, yeah. I don't mind a wet scramby. In my old age, I'm enjoying a hard scramby and a over medium more than I used to.
In my old age, I definitely, my go-to is definitely a soft boil though.
Ooh,
toast or non, doesn't matter.
Soft boil, I do like to do that sometimes as well. Do you do 7 minutes?
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
That's
7
exactly
minutes.
what I do. Wow, two peas in a pod. Well, that was just the egg of it all. Our new favorite segment.
Sometimes we talk about eggs. Sometimes we don't. But I would say quarterly we talk about eggs.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that.
That's not even true. I would say bi-weekly because you talk about my deviled egg addiction. So
yeah, you're right. I can't stop talking about it. No, I think eggs probably come up every other pod. I think you're right.
Eggs probably come up every other pod.
I mean, animal vomit, though, that might be a quarterly.
Yeah, you're right. Diarrhea.
The Quarterly Gazette.
Monthly.
Diarrhea Monthly, Gazette. My favorite magazine. Anyway, you could renew your subscription to Diarrhea Monthly at if you email Diane at badboypod.com. Do you have any other bad boys, by the way?
No, I do not. Almost
I don't
perfect
either.
week. JK.
I don't either.
Except for my new neighbor news, which I will not be spilling on this.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You heard it.
I heard it, and it is very juicy. And
Very
let's just
rando.
say parents are involved, not Julia's, somebody else's. We don't know.
Imagine. We don't know.
Imagine. I would
We don't know.
love if they were your new neighbors.
Can you imagine if my parents became my neighbors? think I
Yeah, I would
would.
love it.
I don't know.
Um,
That might push it to the limit.
Yeah.
Copyright Sports Chalet.
Oh, push it to the limit.
Is that how it goes?
I don't know.
There's that restaurant in Canada called Swiss Chalet. So every
Yeah.
time I hear Sports Chalet and then that theme song, is that even a
Swiss
place
Chalet
anymore?
like Golden Corral?
No. It's like a rotisserie chicken place. Wow. Cannot stop talking about
Oh.
rotisserie chicken today.
That's a huge part of our brand, so I'm glad you brought it up.
is. Oh, and they have their own special sauce too. I mean, not to talk about sauce in front of Zoe.
Was it
but-
Thousand Island dressing like everything
No,
else?
no. God, no. It was like a dark red and hot sauce.
Oh,
Very good. It kind
I
of tastes
like
like it
hot
has
sauce.
allspice in it. I don't know if you've had
Ooh.
Nando's
no.
chicken. More chicken talk.
Yeah,
We really need to
absolutely.
talk about chicken more, I guess.
Definitely. I don't even eat chicken, but look, I love to talk about it. We'll
Love
talk
chicken.
about it until the cows come home. Another
Oh,
thing
I
don't eat.
forget
What?
that you're really not on chicken anymore.
I'm
don't know
really,
why.
I'm really not on chicken. Yeah,
We
I
talk about
battled
chicken
addiction.
all day in front of
and,
Zoe.
um,
You're right.
I saw some headline about the Queen having a certain kind of ketchup.
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to put that in the slammer.
I know,
What's
and
your
I'm like,
deal?
actually, she's dead. You can't eat ketchup from the grave.
You're right. Called their bluff.
When that's announced, I mean, it's going to be like when Joe Biden was announced president and everyone went and partied and it was weird. That's what it's going to be
Ugh.
like when the Queen dies, but just for me.
I remember
gonna
just
be the-
walking.
I'm going to be the only one celebrating.
No, I will come celebrate you with you quietly
Perfect.
and
Perfect.
on your patio.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when Joe Biden was elected and it was
Yeah.
like, this is only good for one reason.
Yeah.
That was
was-
it, at least in my mind.
It was a bleak.
psst,
We're in a
But
bleak
so
timeline.
many people were just like, this changes everything.
I'm glad Trump is not in the White House anymore. Oh, speaking of White House,
Oh yeah.
what do you make of the first cat,
I'm
Willow?
gonna kill myself.
I think it's
I
weird there's a
wanna
cat in the
know.
White House, I'll be honest.
I don't think it's weird. I just want to know what it pisses on first, throws up on
Yeah,
first. I want to know those
absolutely.
first, baby.
Well, I'm like, I just feel like it's like running around, like hopping on things. Like, like if someone opens a door, that cat could dart out the door and end up in the Oval, baby.
I mean, I'm sure it's gonna have a very luscious life, very
You think it's going to
luxurious
take
time.
duties in the Rose Garden?
I'm sure would love to take duties in the Rose Garden. I hope that thing pisses all over Joe Biden's blazer right before he needs to go and speak and address us on,
I bet it
absolutely
will.
nothing.
It feels
He has
like it's
nothing
Jill's
planned.
cat. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I like that for her then. That's
yeah, I
fine.
know. She
Jill,
deserves
knock some
Willow.
sense into your husband, please.
Yeah, I would love if she did. Okay, let's see. Where are we at?
Jill's husband is
Oh,
the president.
I literally have Willow Biden as. It's weird that that's the name that Willow would go by at the vet. Willow Biden.
It's like Pussy Willow. It's a little too pussy for
Oh,
me.
You're right. It's
We get
really
it.
pussy. We get it. We get it, Joe.
What is the
We did it,
worst
Joe. We
cat
get
name?
it, Joe.
That's a good
Um,
question for the stories.
Okay, yeah. We'll pop
What do
that
you
in
think, though?
stories. What do I think?
Yeah, other than Pussy Willow.
I have to like really think and make sure I don't say anything that's like somebody's cat's name. You know what I mean?
Or anti-Semitic.
People really get weird with cat names.
People really go wild.
They really
Some are
go
good, though.
wild.
A nice safe one is like about food.
Yeah, that's the classic cat name is like Doodle or like Frito.
Doodle.
Doodle is actually cute though.
There was one that was that I heard recently that was a food, and it wasn't kielbasa, but it was like something
was
along
something
the lines
like
of like a kind of
andouille.
sausage.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
a perfect
classic cat.
name.
People don't do that for dogs.
People don't do that for dogs.
I really wish Joe and Jill named their cat Kielbasa.
I really wish they named their cat Doodle. Doodle Biden.
Doodle Biden. Anyway, incredible. I saw someone write a tweet that was like, Willow is gonna outlive Joe, and I'm like, that's cool.
My God. I love that.
I love our
You
country.
tell me what to do, and I'm going to listen.
Oh, certainly. Willow will outlive Trump too.
Oh boy.
So
I
we're
wonder
gonna
how he's
do
doing.
an update palooza this week
We
because
really
why
are.
not?
Can I turn the light up a bit more? Because like,
Yeah, I will never stop you.
this is a late bitch.
I know it is. It's 5:03 McGee right now.
Every day.
Definitely. Oh, should we start with him?
Oh my God, we really should.
So, our boy, our man, our kid, Rock, has really
I thought you
been
were going to say
making.
king.
Okay,
Our
sure.
king.
Our king, Kid
Just
Rock.
kidding.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Disclaimer: he's really not a good person.
No, he's a bad person, but like
He's a bad person. We are kidding, but we
We are
can't help
kidding,
but keep
but,
up with the Kid Rock news.
we do love him a little bit.
It's unfortunate.
And the collab we didn't know we needed, Tucker Carlson is actually going to be doing a documentary about Kid Rock's next tour, so you can look forward to that special ep of Bad Boy Pod.
Unbelievable.
I can't wait to watch the Kid Rock documentary with you.
Me too. We should just watch it and then sell that on Patreon or some shit.
We're gonna do it live.
Do it. We're gonna do it live.
We're gonna do it live. Anyway, beautiful. So Kid Rock has a new song. It's called "We the People," which is a delicious play on the Constitution.
Mm.
Delicious
We
play.
the people. And that's all I know so far.
So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know. So we can go through the lyrics as we did. Oh, absolutely. As we did with some of his past work. We are going to go through these lyrics a little bit and just, give our 2 cents on them. Okay, so the song is called "We the People," and I would say it's really an homage to, hating Biden, hating Fauci, and just overall anti-wokeness, anti-cancel culture,
deeply just hitting everything. It's like he's hitting on every single thing his followers may like.
Yeah,
if it's one thing, everything these lyrics have in common, it's just, all their views in one beautiful song.
He's really doing great with SEO.
Yes,
of like,
you're right.
if someone's searching "Let's Go Brandon,"
Yeah,
his
if
song
someone's
is
looking
going to
for
come up.
a grotesque shirt
Right.
that
It's
says "Let's
like-
Go Brandon," they're
it's
going to find this
perfect.
MP3. They're going to download
I
it and put
think,
it on
like,
their Zune.
That's the lens we need to look at these lyrics through, is like, the person Googling this stuff is going to be so happy when they find this song.
I am an imperfect man.
My name
So-
is Zoe Clark.
It starts with "We the people and all we do reserve the right to scream fuck you." And I'm in
Nice,
agreement
nice.
so far.
Started out strong.
He started out strong. Then he says, "Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill. Fuck Fauci." Doesn't rhyme.
Yikes. Doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't rhyme.
Could not to like, you could tell he was waiting to put Fauci in one of his songs.
I mean, he really got him in the first stanza. What's it called? The first verse.
First verse.
Then some boring shit about COVID coming to town. He calls Donald Trump Big Don, which I don't like very much.
Okay, obviously he hasn't worn a mask in like 4 years. There's no
No.
way he even goes into 7-Eleven with a mask on. I don't think he has to really go anywhere, to be
No,
honest.
he's Kid Rock.
I don't really. He's Kid Rock. He's not picking up his own groceries.
No.
So I don't think he really understands exactly what's going on, but he can certainly sing about it.
Oh, and he really does.
Definitely love the
Um,
"wear your mask, take your pills."
Yeah, that's like really,
Incredible.
he comes back to that
Very strong.
often. So he says fuck Facebook, fuck Twitter too, and the mainstream media, fuck you too, woo, yeah, you.
And the "hey yeah, hey yeah"
Uh-huh.
is how it that's sprinkled
was
in there
Good,
quite a bit.
Julia.
Thank you. I was featured on this song.
Oh, I did not realize that.
That was me.
Yeah, so we are secretly trying to get you to buy this song not on Spotify. On Spotify, no, on Spotify, because Kid loves Spotify probably. Do you think Kid has been on Joe Rogan?
Ooh, that's something to look up. If he's not, he's
Um,
on Rogan Watch for sure.
He's definitely. Oh my God, has he ever? Is he ever? Every bad boy is kind of on Rogan Watch.
Every bad boy's on Rogan Watch, salivating, can't wait to be on it. I'll just Google on my phone whether or not he's been on Rogan while this ambulance screams by.
Yeah, let him
Rogan
scream.
Kid Rock. I don't think so. I don't think the two have met.
Interesting. I wouldn't have put
Unfortunately.
money on. I mean, I don't think Kid is like, trying to. I don't know. As he launches into the second phase of his political career, I could definitely see him going on Rogan to like, get those people on board.
Get those folks on board, baby, with your beautiful ideas.
Beautiful ideas. Okay, so he hates social media. We know that. Oh, I like this line. Fuck CNN, fuck TMZ, and all you social media trolls. Y'all can suck on D's nuts. That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, yeah, baby. Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's just like, it's more the same. I wouldn't say this is his most inventive song.
No.
It seems like he's just going through a political phase, obviously.
He really is.
Definitely he's creating music he can use in his own campaigns. He's creating music.
This device lost its connection.
Okay.
Who did?
Alexa's here.
Oh, hey girl.
Yeah, she just felt like saying hi. You're right. Sometimes she
get it.
does more harm than good.
Yeah, she's like, you're talking about Kid Rock without me?
You're talking about Kid Rock without me? Do you want me to report to Jeff Bezos about, his political aspirations? So
I
he's
saw
creating
Jeff
music
Bezos
Wait,
update.
what did he do?
That Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian had dinner with him?
Oh my God. Dream dinner dates? That's a really weird dinner date.
A dinner date I cannot imagine.
I can't imagine. I can't participate. No one would want me at that table, frankly.
No.
But like,
What did they
would
eat?
I want to be?
Salad?
Salad. Feels like a salad situation. Maybe some little finger foods.
They had a chicken
Curious what-
Bloody Mary.
I wonder what Pete Davidson's favorite dish is. Email Diane.
Oh.
What does his mommy make for him?
I feel like a lasagna.
Yummy. Wow,
Were you
now
a
I'm
lasagna
starving.
family?
Oh, not really.
Yeah, we
We're
were
not a lasagna family.
Yeah, no.
But like, I do have one that I like by President's Choice.
Okay, interesting.
It's a frozen one, but it's like a veggie lasagna with like 17 cheeses.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's, Kid is releasing music. I think he has another song on the way, which we're excited for. He is going on tour, as I said, being followed by Tucker Carlson for an incredible documentary, I'm sure. And he is refusing to
Two
play in
heroes.
venues. He's refusing to play in venues where there are mask mandates or vaccine requirements. So
Wow, what a contrarian.
he's a
What a
real
cool man.
patriot. I love this sort of thing.
Yes, me too. I think more people should be his fans, just like we are super fans of him.
I mean,
somehow.
the more he does, the less comfortable I feel wearing those shirts you got me.
You're right.
'Cause, like,
I mean,
Every
it's
so
fun
often,
wearing them at home and then like doing laundry and you're like, oh geez, someone can see me in my Ellen shirt. This can go one of two ways.
Ellen is way less bad than a shirt that literally says Kid Rock for Senate. Because what if
I
he
don't know
becomes a
anymore.
senator? Then it looks like I
then I
made
gotta
that
snatch up
happen.
one of those shirts, baby.
It's true. They're going to be worth so much someday.
Jeez.
When he becomes, maybe he'll be like the ambassador to Detroit. And if that's the case, the investment will be good.
Listen,
What?
I'm gonna be looking for a shirt.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
gonna wear it proudly.
So proud. Okay, so that's the Kid Rock update. We're extremely we're on the pulse when it comes to Kid, so rest assured that whatever happens next with him, we'll be here ready to discuss it.
Listen, love to discuss Michigan's finest man.
Eh,
We
Other than
love
Eminem.
him. Michigan loves him.
Yeah.
Who else loves him? Can't
Um,
even imagine. Sure, the Shania Twain
no, I don't think so.
probably not talking anymore.
No, Donald Trump probably likes him.
Hmm.
Although
Best friends.
part of me has a feeling that like he's just really trying hard to get Trump's attention and that Trump is kind of like giving him the cold shoulder a little bit, maybe being a little coy, like not giving him what he wants, and it just makes kid want it more.
Wasn't Trump recently interviewed about his views on masking and vaccinations, though? And he's like,
Yeah,
I mean,
he-
I don't even know. It
I
is so
sort of
fucking
remember what
stupid.
you're saying.
It was just like, obviously, he's one of those people that just agrees with
Yeah,
whoever
he
has the
has
money.
no opinion.
He's got no actual opinion. He is
No.
also a little senile. So I don't even
For
think he remember
sure.
what he said 2 years ago or a year
I mean,
ago.
he's a guy who likes meatball salad.
Oh, listen, he'd be happy with like romaine on a fork with a full meatball.
Absolutely.
Perfect
And then
salad
he'd
for him.
peel the romaine off.
Mm.
So okay, next up is I guess we could do the Kanye update because it's pretty quick.
Oh yeah, we'll
Um,
put that very sexy picture you sent me in the Slimer.
One
That
of
was
the
my first
worst
time
photos
seeing
I
it.
Oh, you have never seen that picture before. There's an
Unfortunately not.
incredibly saliva-y image of Kanye and Julia Fox having a delicious makeout session.
Very yummy.
They really captured that photo, and
He looks
that's
bored.
he
Like,
does
with the
look
kiss.
bored.
I mean,
don't
I'm
think
not
he's
saying that he
happy.
should be bored. I don't think he's ever going to be happy,
I
honestly.
don't think Ye is happy in this relationship, guys.
I don't know. I don't know who's happy in this entire story.
I don't
But
know either.
I guess it's brought Kim and Pete closer than ever.
I mean, look, I think that they're having a great time with each other. They're not going to get married, but I think they're having fun.
Oh, they're absolutely having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, where are they
With
going to go
Jeff
next?
Bezos.
With Jeff Bezos. I mean, that's
Maybe
the
they're
shocker.
maybe they're going to
How are you gonna
space
top
with
that?
Jeff. You can't.
Space with Jeff?
Space with Jeff.
Oh, God. I mean, can't imagine a worse place to be with those three people, but
That's absolutely true.
you
Kanye
cannot
would be
scream.
so fucking jealous if Kim went to space with Jeff.
Oh, no. I mean, I can't
would be
imagine the music that's
bad.
going to come out after that. Wait, I did see a headline that said Kanye had also dated
Drake.
that Drake had also dated someone, or
Julia Fox.
right?
Yeah.
And of course he's mad about that because no one that he dates could have any dating history ever.
No, literally not at all.
No.
So he's also spreading a rumor about Pete that
Oh my God.
he's saying that Pete is gay and has AIDS.
All right.
Great rumor, Kanye.
Sorry. I feel
Stop
bad about
selling.
saying his new name.
So that's Kanye.
Perfect person.
Absolutely. So the
mean,
next one's
whatever.
sort of shitty. I don't like this one, but it's our duty. Chris Brown update.
Mm.
So a woman is accusing Chris Brown of drugging her and raping her in a lawsuit, a $20 million lawsuit. That's a hefty lawsuit.
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy. So she claims that Chris Brown assaulted her in December 2020 on P. Diddy's yacht.
Yikes.
And that she like got on the boat and he gave her a drink in a red cup. From the way the article was written, it seems like there was roofies in the drink.
Yeah.
And then he assaulted her. And then the next day he texted her like, I was so wasted last night, but you should get plan B. And so she did.
Ugh. Yeah. I mean, I can't. I don't want to say it's unbelievable because obviously I believe her.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like, why would you? Why are you so? Don't
and I
do
guess
that.
she's
Don't
I guess
do
she's
that.
like an aspiring singer. And
No.
then she went over to his like recording studio or something with her manager was with her when they went over there. And Chris Brown like tried to get her to go upstairs and she was like, no, I'm not going upstairs with you. And he got upset. And said something like, you're never going to make it in this industry if you won't do do what it takes, which is like,
Why? Just why? It's
I
like, why are
know.
you still doing this bullshit?
I know.
It's just really sad. It's
Haven't
really
we
sad
been
that like
through this?
I know. And it's just really shocking that it's not shocking because Chris Brown obviously has had multiple violence allegations.
Yeah.
And not even allegations. It happened. Like
It
it
happened,
100%
yeah.
happened. And you do want people to redeem themselves, obviously,
I mean, it
in
would be
some form of
nice.
way. It would be really nice. It would be really
nice.
nice.
Let me see if
But
I could
that's
find.
really
Oh, here he
disappointing
is.
news. I'm very sad.
I'm looking at his Bad Boy Pod page.
Oh.
Yeah, he definitely has some.
Sweet
He has
Bible.
a lot of violence, and punchy bunchies and stuff, but it doesn't seem like any direct rape or sexual assault allegations, but a lot of domestic violence. Not just Rihanna, others as well. So fuck him.
Yeah, that's sad.
I say take all of his money. So that's the Chris Brown update. And then last, and honestly least, Tiger King, as he dies from
Unbelievable.
cancer, apparently.
Pardon?
He's dying from cancer, which I forgot about.
Oh, I forgot he had cancer.
Yep.
But he's also getting the full-time.
He's getting the full time. So a judge resentenced him to 21 years for the murder for hire plot against Carol. Sweet little Carol.
Ugh, that is so wild. What a
I know.
wild story.
It really
Ugh.
is. I mean, they've made about 14 documentaries about it, and now there's going to be a miniseries. So yeah.
How old is he even that he is
Joe?
literally dying of cancer? Yeah.
I don't think he's that old. He's probably like in his late 60s.
Yeah.
But it
that
seems like
stinks that
he's done a lot of things, He's lived a full life. Let's see how old he is.
Sure.
He's 58.
That is very young to die.
That's really young to die of cancer.
If you've had like a rough life.
Yeah. If you've had a rough life, 58 is a pretty normal age to die of cancer.
Yes, yeah. If you've really been exposed to some shit.
So I'm on Joe Exotic's Wikipedia page, and it says other names. Joseph Maldonado, we know.
Nice.
And then one is called the Baby Eater.
Oh,
okay.
Is that a legit one?
I mean, Tiger King Part 3 coming out.
Baby Eater.
I don't know, the Baby Eater.
That's very interesting. I guess you're gonna live out your days in prison.
Certainly seems like it.
Oopsie doodle.
Oopsie doodle.
Also,
shouldn't have what?
No.
I
go
do
on.
hope those other guys get time.
They
or
really need to.
At least some sort of punishment. Like they can't run their dumb zoos anymore or something, because
They should not be allowed around animals, period. That's I feel like enough of a punishment if they can't
how like
put them in the
perverts how
anything?
perverts can't be within like 500 feet of a school.
There you go.
They need that for zoos.
They really do. It's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know why they don't have any rule like that these people who are obviously repeat offenders to animals
I get
cannot
so
be
sad.
around animals.
It's so sad that there are all of these tigers in captivity and like none in the wild. And it's not like you can take these tigers
Some
that were
animals.
born in captivity and throw them into the forest, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't know. And people, I'm just remembering all those sad stories about like the trailers of animals dying. Just
Yeah.
so sad.
It's so
very
fucked.
sad.
It's so fucked.
So anyway,
we are ruining this planet.
we're gross.
We're
Not us
gross
exactly, but,
people. Well, I mean, we're not in 100 years. We're not going to be. No, let's say in 1,000 years, we're not going to be distinguishable from the people who ruined the planet. We'll just all be one clump of shit.
One clump of shit rotating around this crazy atmosphere.
I love to think about it. Let's shut the door on the updates.
Oh, we still have a Sean Penn update, don't we?
Oh, right. Sean Penn said men are becoming too feminized.
Sean Penn, shut up.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
Sean Penn, don't speak. I know just what you're thinking. Now stop explaining. Don't tell me we're people. That's actually a Kid Rock song. So anyway, now we could shut the door on the updates. Fuck you, Sean Penn.
What if Tragic Kingdom was a lounge. Or wait, is that in Tragic Kingdom? Anyway, email
Oh,
Diane.
wow. Email Diane.
No
Email
Doubt
Diane if you're the
is-
biggest No Doubt fan in the world.
We'll just shut the door. Has Margaret Roth met Sean Penn? I forget.
Oh, no, I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
I don't
Certainly
think so.
not. Any
I
of
don't
these
think
people,
so.
we've
Is
done
Mark
it. But...
McGrath on Joe Rogan Watch? Nah.
Oh, he would listen. He'd still be confused by the content
Right.
because he just does whatever his wife tells him to do.
He
But
would
you know,
listen. He would listen, though.
he would listen. But
Is
and then
he
he'd
a
bring it up to his
Roganator?
wife. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think he really has the bandwidth to listen to a podcast every week.
Right. He's a casual listener.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have time to listen to it on the way home from his job.
Oh, no. He
'Cause
has a
he's
very
too
busy
busy.
life. Yeah.
Making content, baby.
Off the charts in our hearts. Do you have to pee before Good Boys?
No, I think my piss stream is just okay.
Well, I'm so glad I asked. And I'm
My
glad you
bladder is
answered as well.
okay. You're welcome.
My bladder is fine.
My bladder is just good.
My wickedly talented bladder. Who are your good boys
Mhm.
this week?
Oh my God. I'm going to say the spider in my bathroom.
What?
Can you believe it?
How?
I haven't named her. How? I'll tell you how. We had a small ant problem for like 3 days, I would say.
What?
She's been here for a while, and like I haven't had the heart to relocate her or kill her. She's been hanging out on my fern. She's been here for weeks. She appears, she disappears, she appears. She and like she
As
lives.
spiders do.
Yeah, she
But she's
like
a
lives
roommate.
in the pot, but like between like the inner pot. You know what I mean? When you have like
Oh,
a
yeah.
drainage.
Yeah.
She like I don't know what she's doing down there, but she's doing something.
Sleeping.
I'll
and
have a
stuff.
picture of her somehow.
Okay.
If I don't scare her when I open the blinds, which I do often. But yeah, but she
She's
murdered
catching your
all those
ants?
ants, I think. I really think because they just disappeared within days. And I was like, damn, bitch.
She's
It's
a
like
boss
been
bitch.
bugless in there. Yeah.
Wow.
It's been
Spiders
very
are
bugless.
good.
They do a good job.
They do a good job. I try not to kill them. I don't know. Like sometimes I get in a mood where I'm okay killing them and I'm like, I need to check in with myself when I'm like this. But more times than not, I'll relocate them outside.
I don't know. There's only a few bugs I want to kill, you know?
The thing is, if they're bigger than a certain size, I just like physically can't kill them. If it's going to make a noise when I squish it, it's a no. If it's silent but deadly, then maybe, but I really prefer to bring them outside.
If it's a pest, I will kill it.
Mm.
That's it.
If it's just like a dot that I see moving around, I'll push on that dot until it stops
I'll push
moving.
on that done. My
you
name is
know?
Zoe Clark.
But not if it has like distinguishable body parts.
Ah, well, now I know your views on late stage abortions. Just kidding.
Yeah. Once the antenna come in, you can't abort the baby anymore.
You're really true. You can't just squish them with your finger. I used to love
No.
squishing those. I don't even know what they're called. Maybe I'll find them in the for the Slimer. But those teeny tiny red motherfuckers.
Oh,
It's
certainly.
like, what are those babies?
They're
I don't know
so
if they're
red.
everywhere in the world.
They are so
Definitely on
red.
the East Coast. So red, but when you squish them, they're just like
Yeah, they really do
they
that.
were fun.
There were in did you ever have the ladybugs that bite?
No, I don't think
They
so.
sting-a-ling-a-ling.
I love ladybugs though. Oh, here's
Yeah,
a
I
fun
mean,
Reddit page. This is a kind of a
absolutely.
Reddit page good boy that I like,
All right.
even though it's
me
kind of
with it.
scary sometimes. It's let me get the actual name.
I started a new Reddit account
Oh, good.
that no
That's
longer
smart.
has a variation of my name in it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I feel safer now.
Okay, it's literally called "What's This Bug?"
Okay. Oh, I
Like
guess
sometimes people put like cockroaches in there, and you're like,
like-
my friend.
you're like, this isn't for that. This is for the weird bugs.
People really use it for that though, and then like everyone's just like, dude,
That's a cockroach.
a cockroach. But
Yeah.
sometimes it'll be like a funky one, and you're like, oh, this is funky.
Yeah, and they'll be like, that's actually a cockroach. And you'll be like, what?
Yeah, that, or you're just like, that's a cockroach with a sack attached to it, and you're like, what?
Yeah, like what's up with the cock sack, baby?
Show us that
Cocksack,
sack.
baby.
Maybe I'll find a funky sack this week.
Absolutely. Put a funky
That
sack in
people
Wilmer.
Are just like, what is this? And people are like, that's actually just a bug with a sack, baby.
Yeah, we'll
That's a
definitely put a
sacked
funky.
bug.
We'll definitely put a funky sack in Wilmer. That's for sure. I don't really
Funky
have
little
any good
sack.
boys, to be honest.
Imperfect week for Zoe.
Kind of an imperfect week. Like
Impossible in 2020.
the thing about having my weed vomit nights
Well,
is
they make for weed
they
vomit days.
they make for weed vomit days naturally. But they just have a course, you know, they have like a 2-hour to 3-hour course. And by the time it's over, it feels so good when you're like lying down in bed and you know that the worst of it is done. That feels so good. Usually I have to go do one more vomit. And then after that, I'm like, yeah, baby.
I wonder if that's how Fran feels when he has his vomit weeks. I better
think
ask him.
so. You better ask him. Let's get him on the pod next time. Okay, let's move on to TV talk. Yes! He's vomiting up a
flea bath.
line right there.
No, that was definitely from his flea bath, but like kind of similar sometimes. You ever hear
Oh.
like a cat when they wail before they puke? He's done that before, like
Oh,
one
yeah.
or two of his fur balls, and you're like, oh.
Sometimes it sounds very human
sad.
when they do that.
It's like, now I feel like I really have a baby.
Yes, such a baby. Sully's paw update. Last week I was like, I soaked it in Epsom salts, and if it worked, I'm a vet. I'm not a vet.
You're not a vet.
I'm not a vet, but I think
Bad boy,
I
you.
think honestly, Time is a vet. Like his paw seems much better. We have an appointment for him on Tuesday, but I think Time is the best vet at this point.
Time is the best vet. You're right. That's how I cured Francis puking. Time.
Yeah, it works. It works like a charm. These
really
are
does.
resilient little guys. You know, they're not human. They don't need constant medical attention.
I mean, whatever. It's
Whatever.
like sometimes you're just like, is this the one where I have to go to the vet?
I
And
know, I'm
sometimes
like-
you don't.
Is this the one time his paw injury takes over his entire body and he explodes? Like I have that thought.
I mean, we all have those early. I mean, I don't want to say that they're not throughout your pet. I don't want whatever. Pet ownership is such a weird word.
That's what it is.
Pet mommy times
Sure,
where you're
sure.
like, and then they're just like, this is going to be $1,200 if you want to keep them to observe them, and you're like, listen, I don't know if it's this bad.
I know.
Folks, I
I'm like,
just
you
don't
really
know.
But in the beginning, you always let him do it.
In the beginning, you do it just once.
And then
then
you're
the
like,
rest of
you
them?
know what? If I'm paying $3,000 for this dog, it's because it's like, whatever.
Unless your cat is lethargic. I mean, we're not vets, by the way. Take your cat to the vet whenever you
Yeah,
want.
take your pet to the vet if you want to fucking drop 2,000. Okay, so TV talk.
TV talk.
Delicious.
Mm-mm-mm.
Should we talk
No
about
SVU this
Playboy
week.
doc? No SVU this
Oh
week.
my! You know
Bad
what? I really
boy.
do. I should pee, but we
Okay,
should
go
also
pee.
talk about that. You were right.
Okay, go pee, and then yeah, I was right as per usual.
Oh fuck! I still haven't done my Wordle today. Jeez Louise.
Oh, are you fully on the Wordle train now?
Oh yeah.
I know it's tough because it really makes you feel smart.
That it's tricky. It makes you feel smart, but it also teaches you patience. You know, because
It
you're just
really
like,
teaches
I
you
will come
patience.
back to this after I'm a little more caffeinated.
I mean, a lot of the times I'm just like, I can't believe I got it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I'm like, wow, I know words so well to have only had guessed 3 things. Like, I usually get it in 4. 4 is my classic.
Usually get it in 4. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you hate my way of doing it,
I do.
but whatever. I think it's perfect.
You're still doing different each time.
Yeah. And I was wrong, or here's a correction. It wasn't angry that my friend started with, it was anger.
Oh, wow. Big diff. I just thought of a good
Oh,
one,
goodness,
maybe.
huge diff.
Soapy.
Soapy's good. I
Soapy.
did music and then Uncle one day because obviously you was in the mix, and I was like, "That's a good band name, Music Uncle."
Music Uncle? Email
Email
Diane. We're
Diane.
starting the band. Okay, so should we talk about the Playboy doc or should we just do an epi when it's time?
Maybe we should just do a quick sprinkle, and then maybe we should do a huge epi because
Okay,
we
well-
can bad boy a dead man, can't we?
Yeah, who's making the rules here?
Mhm.
So it turns out Hugh Hefner drank 35 to 40 Pepsis a day. And that's not the point of the documentary, but it is a shocking fact.
It is a focal point, I will say.
It definitely stood out like a sore thumb. Like,
I will say, bad judgment.
him being a huge pervert was not that shocking. Him drinking 35 to 40 Pepsis a day was shocking. You know what I mean?
Groundbreaking. You're right.
Yeah.
And how much? It was like 3 to 4 pounds of M&Ms.
Yeah, he
I
also
am
ate a
shocked
lot of M&Ms.
he
I
kept
like
his
M&Ms,
teeth.
but not. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't know the state of his teeth. Probably fake. Who fucking knows?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, probably fake teeth. So, have you watched the Janet doc?
I haven't. Is
We
it
watched
great?
the first 2 episodes. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's episodic, eh?
Yeah, it's an Epi Bob Epi. I think there are 4 episodes. Don't quote me
Epi.
on that.
Epi Bepi de Beppo.
I actually haven't seen the episode where she says this, but I guess she tells people to stop harassing Justin Timberlake. she's like Justin Timberlake is my friend. Stop being mean to him.
Oh no. Okay, well, we're still going to be mean to him for
but
holding hands with his coworker while wasted.
yeah, I'll never forgive him for that.
Never
Also,
forgive
fuck
him.
that.
And the outfit he wore on that night.
Also,
Two bad
Britney.
things. Also, appropriating hip hop culture.
Yes. Also, his acting career.
Okay, and that's it. Nothing
And
to do
that's
with
it.
Janet then if she says stop.
If she says stop, okay, but there's so many other things to hate him for, and I could still sort of hate him for it.
Whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
And trolls.
And trolls, you're right. That's a big one.
Zoe's favorite movie.
Zoe's favorite movie, absolutely. No questions about it. Anyway, so that's the Janet doc. What are we missing? 90DF? What even happened?
Oh yeah, what 90DF?
I saw an interesting online theory that
dear.
Elijah was trying to have a threesome with Alina and Caleb. And that's why he
Oh.
walked in on them when they were having sex and just stood there and watched, and then said that Caleb had a nice ass. And then they were playing Never Have I Ever, and the first question was, have you ever had a threesome? This is an online. This is a Reddit.
okay.
This is a Reddit Bobedit. This isn't a Zoe classic. So I don't know. I saw that and I was like, maybe they are trying to have a threesome.
This feels a little produced. Very weird.
Whatever.
Wow. Interesting.
I
I
mean,
mean, they're
if-
both canceled now.
Yeah, they are. But like if I was having sex with someone, which I would never do, and their friend walked in and stared, my first thing wouldn't be like, oh, they want to have a threesome. I'd be like,
No. I would be
um,
like, is this person sleepwalking?
I'd be like, hello, what's going on over there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my first assumption, let's say.
No. I feel
But
like that's something you have to have a conversation with, like with your words before, they just sort of show up while you're getting down and dirty.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't think anyone would want to particularly watch me have sex, but I don't know.
I walked in on
People out there.
Gobble Gobble. I walked in on Gobble Gobble. No, I could say it. I walked in on one of my college roommates having sex in our dorm room. She was on top. It was really awkward. I went in to get my
Oh no.
I went in to get my jacket, and I had opened the door. My jacket was on the chair right in front, and they were boning out, and I stood there for a second. Probably did I was kind of stunned, and then I was like, well, I'm
Oh.
gonna get my jacket.
You're Caleb Rising.
No, I'm a
Sorry, you're
Elijah Rising.
You're an Elijah Rising.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I'm gonna get my jacket. I said that out loud.
Oh, wow.
And then her
I mean-
boyfriend was before that, her boyfriend never really acknowledged my existence. And then after that, he would always be like, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. And I'm like, okay, guy.
What's the theory on that? Don't tell anyone you've seen my ball hair.
I didn't see his ball hair. She was on top.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying the first
That's
thing that came
that
to
would
mind,
be
but
my
yeah.
first rebuttal.
Because you probably didn't see his actual penis because it was inside of her.
Yeah. I didn't see his actual
Anyway.
penis. All I saw were her boobs, which she was my roommate. I had already seen them millions of times. So
Yeah.
Um,
Wow. Compromising position.
yeah, I know. Maybe he was
Wow.
embarrassed that she was on top.
Zoe the interrupter.
I really interrupted, but lock the door. Also, I would have unlocked it because I had the key because I was her roommate.
Truly locked the door, but also, I don't know. There were some
I
little
needed maybe don't have
signals
sex
for
at
that.
4 p.m. I needed my jacket.
Listen, people are horny. They can have sex at 4 p.m. if they damn well please.
You're right. You're right. It was
You should have
fine.
brought your jacket.
It's not like I should have. You're right. You're right. This is on me. Also,
I blame
it's
Zoe.
not like this has traumatized me for life or anything. They also probably had sex all the time while I was just like sleeping, and they were quote unquote sleeping, but they're really fucking in the same room as me.
Yikes. I mean,
Being in college
normal
was a
life, baby.
trip.
that
Any other TV
sounds
talks?
Beautiful. Oh, oh yeah,
Incredible.
no. Well, I have a YouTube friend now. This was a recommendation from
A
some
YouTube
friends.
friend.
YouTube friend, new YouTube folk. It's a new cooker
Okay.
man.
Oh, does he
Lives
eat
in
gross
Azerbaijan.
things?
No, and he's out there. He's like, I don't know. He just lives in a village. He cooks for these kids that like play soccer. I guess like
Oh.
it'll be him like cooking a beautiful meal or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's doing a lot of butchering of animals. He's
Oh.
cooking testicle kebabs. He's
Oh.
cutting off literal heads of cows. I guess I don't watch
Oh my
those ones
God.
yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. You get into it.
It's a slow burn. But the theory that my friend had was that this person is like a war criminal or something because they always just wear like army stuff. Because God, this man is very good with a knife. And I don't want to take credit for their theory, but I started to believe it because I was like, yes, I think he is training a child army.
Wait, is this a conspiracy, Connie?
Yes, absolutely a conspiracy, but it's still. I'll put his channel in the Slimer.
Okay,
He's
yeah, absolutely
fantastic.
put
He's
his
fun to
channel on the
watch.
Slimer.
He makes pilaf. You know, he
Oh, that
makes
sounds good. Does
full-on
his food look
burgers with
good?
pizza. Yes, and he always takes his tea break at the end. At the end of the
Oh.
tea break in the middle.
Yeah,
It's lovely to watch.
yeah. You have
And
to.
then-
You got to chill out at some point.
And at the end, he'll say "super." And he'll put a little thumbs up,
Okay.
and you're just like, that's the only thing he says. He does not
he
talk
has a
at all.
thing. Oh, I like that. I like
He
that.
really does. I think it's called like wilderness cooking or something. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I
I
guess
love
Paris
him.
Hilton has a new podcast about therapeutic boarding schools, like the program I went to. Although the program she went to
yeah,
was
you
way
mentioned.
worse. I'm not going to pretend like my experience was as bad as the people that are talking on this podcast, but it is very interesting. It's called Trapped in Treatment. If you're interested in learning more
put that
about
in
the
the Slimer.
trouble-teened industry.
I gotta know. I want to know.
Yeah, so I think the first 2 episodes came out, and then it's a weekly after that. So yeah, I mean, it's not the best podcast I've ever heard, but you know, if you want to learn more about it, go nuts.
It's in that like Free Britney vein where you're just kind of like, another group of exploited individuals,
Yeah,
children.
children, actual children. So yeah, this season of the podcast is focused on the school that Paris went to called Provo Canyon, which is like notoriously abusive to the students there. So, you know, it's fucked up. So, email Diane. Are there any other things?
I don't know. Did we get any emails? Let me just double check. I didn't check for any
No.
reviews.
I talked
today.
about
Oopsie
that.
doopsie.
We don't have any. I talked about that YouTube comment.
Oh, loved that. What a good boy.
Yeah, what a good boy. So shout
I'm
out
just
to them.
still checking our dream host anyway because
Sometimes they
I'm
sneak
afraid
in.
it just doesn't come through.
Okay, so definitely leave us a 5-star review on Apple
Please.
Podcasts.
Love
I
to
guess you
see
can
it.
review us on Spotify. Not that we would tell you to go to that devil's app.
Oh, can you review now?
Um,
Yummy.
You can't review. You can just rate, I guess.
Well, just rate us, baby.
Yeah, rate us a 5 and then fucking send us an email at diane@badboypod.com.
Oh, she loves emails more than anything in this world. More
More
than
than anything in
snail
this world.
mail.
More than snail mail, more than meatball salad even.
Oh, more than meatball salad, and that is saying a lot.
That's saying so much. Sully, don't bark. Sully also likes meatball salad, but they don't sell it in kibble form anymore. It's been
Meatballs
discontinued.
Every salad.
Meatballs every Sunday.
Definitely episode title, Meatballs Every Salad.
You're
So shop.badboypod.com for a fucking t-shirt if you want one. If not, don't bother.
Ooh,
It's fine, you know.
Whatever. Live your life.
Jerry's home. Jerry slammed the front door-orama.
Way to
Follow
go.
us at Bad Boy Podcast. Participate in a poll. Maybe slide someone into their deathbed. You know, there's so many different things you can do on Instagram, and we definitely take full advantage of the platform.
That's the TZ2s.
guess the TZ2s. Although it's getting
Diane's
harder
favorite
for
part of the week.
updates. I feel like we need to like
Oh,
we need
it
to have
really
a
is
real
hard for updates. Gotta
we
say,
need to have a sit down on what we should do for update TZ Tuesdays. So
we need like an image. Ugh,
yeah,
we need to
we really need
brainstorm
an
an image.
Yeah, we'll offline about that.
Good lord.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Did I miss anything? Listen
I don't
every
think
week.
so. Listen every week.
Every Thursday, it's gonna be the best day of your fucking life. So
Ugh.
pop in those headphones, baby.
Ew, what is
And
this about?
oh, Fran meds.
Franny pill alert.
Franny pill alert. Anyway, Fran's got to take his pills. So bye.
Bye.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.